Welcome everybody and happy Saturday. We've got Kurt.
Hello.
We've got Angel feeling like he's not on his deathbed anymore after this lovely cold has hit him. And we've got a ton of people in the chat already, Angel. So we've got Banna here and Genomic Labs are here. Larry of Lindworm Exotics is here to support. And we've got Dawn. Hey, Dawn. And Lace is here. Thanks for coming, Lace. And we've got Sammy so far. Thanks for coming out, everybody. We're excited to have you here. But most importantly, we're excited that Angel's feeling better. And we're excited that Terence and Keysha are here as our special guests today. Are you ready, Angel?
Let's do it.
You just want to go for it?
Let's do it.
Just go for it. Da-dum-dum.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Welcome.
Thank you.
How's your Saturday going so far?
Pretty good. Really, really good. Can't complain.
Good. You've got guests. Do you have sunshine today?
Mm-hmm. I got guests here too. Come on, say hi, bro. Say hi. Say hi.
Hey.
Brother in the building.
Good to see you in real life. Not just in the chat box anymore. Oh my goodness. Is it sunny?
Is it sunny?
Is it sunny over there? Yeah.
Yeah, it's sunny. I see you later. Appreciate you.
Lucky. Bye, Orlando. Yeah. Not so sunny here. We've got it's spring here.
Yeah. There was a downpour this morning.
We had a really nice thunderstorm a couple nights ago. That was good.
Yeah. Sounded like a war zone over the house.
It rains a lot, don't it?
Yeah.
A fair amount.
Up where we're at. Yeah.
Everything's green. Can't beat that.
That's good.
So we get to have you here on a Saturday, and that makes us really excited because I don't know I'm sure Angel does, but we have about a million questions rolling around in our head to get to know you in real time.
All right, let's do it.
All right, Angel, you want to go first? You have something?
I know everything about him. I don't need to ask questions.
Everything?
No.
Okay.
I tell you though, like it was really nice, getting on the show and doing hair down. Like hair down is great. I just want to say that, like, I think when it comes to like a true community vibe, like that's a true community vibe to me. The drop in, drop out type thing, people coming and going and people, showing stuff and everybody being excited for everybody. Like that's what we need. And, I really appreciate what you guys do. I really, really genuinely appreciate what you guys do.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
And you letting me be a part of that was like a big deal for me. Like I it's fun. It's fun to feel that community and to be a part of it. So I really appreciate it and thank you for that.
I really, really appreciate that. Like that makes me feel good that I'm able to make some type of impact. That's something I strive to do. I like one of the things that I always wanted to be. I remember when I was a kid in high school, and a quote from Jackie Robinson. I can't say it verbatim, but he basically said that your life is nothing. You did nothing with your life if you don't try to be impactful for somebody else. If you're not trying to do any good for somebody else, then you're basically wasting time. So I try to make a habit to do something for somebody else or to highlight with other people. Like I love just helping and doing stuff with people. So that's like the whole hair down thing is like just bringing people together. I like bringing people together that can interact and go on and form friendships and bonds and become family members. And to do it on this wide scale it's like it's a dream basically.
That impact is definitely something that you have made, I would say. Just looking at the people already in the chat and all the people that you have connected and then listening to Wiz, I think it was on Saturday. Must have been Saturday. Or that's today. It must have been last week sometime. Anyway, when Wiz said that there's like that 6 degrees of separation from Keys, it's true.
within 6 people, you're back to Keys.
You're back to you.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute.
It's cool. Thank you.
The thing too
Yeah.
is like, if you think about this, would it be like this 10 years ago? 20 definitely not 20 years ago, but
Yeah.
maybe 10 years ago. But like we all know how things can be, and to see this beautiful round table that alternates, this alternating round table, and so many different types of not just like, we could sit and talk about people and culture all you want, but to talk about different methods
Yeah.
that we share with each other in this round table, even though we all don't do the same thing, not agree, but like we all keep a little differently, feed a little differently. We have different tastes. Team Ultra Mel versus you know what I'm saying. Everybody's, and that's fine. It's fine. And there's like competition, but there's understanding and there's help. It's beautiful. I love it. It's great.
I get that, because it was on a bigger personality within what we do. He has said to me, like, I like what you do and everything and the positive, but it's not going to last, because people are going to fight each other. Just wait till when y'all start getting jealous of each other. It's all going to fall in your face. But I respect what you do. I'm like, well, you just like giving me these backhanded compliments, basically. And but I believe in the best in people. I look for the good in people. Like, you can point out the bad all day, but I look for the good. Show me the bad until I see that you're going to get the best of me.
The thing is, could that happen? Yeah, two people can have an argument, during a podcast. We've seen people have arguments at talk shows and throw chairs at each other, like it, and yet that talk show has another 10, 20 more seasons. So arguments are gonna happen, but it doesn't mean that you're gonna fail.
Yeah, I get that, but it's the thing is, like, I try to steer away from any type of drama. Like, I don't like drama on the chats. I don't like drama and at home. I don't want it anywhere. So that's why I try to keep it good and positive. So I'm not really worried about anything like that happening, because I try to keep positive people around me. If you're negative, you're not going to be part of my circle.
Yep. And you struck me as the kind of guy that if somebody was that way and you were close to him, all you would have to do is shoot him a message and be like, "Hey, man, you're out of line," and it would solve the whole thing.
Yeah, that's one of my specialties. Is I'm a problem solver at heart. I love solving problems, and I like dealing with different personalities. So I am good at mediating, like, almost any circumstance. It's like any problem I feel is solvable. If you sit back and you think about it, think outside the box, or you just sit back, anything you can get yourself into, you can get yourself out of. I believe that also. Oh,
yeah.
So going back to the way back, because Angel might know your story, but I and Kurt don't know your story. When and how did you get started in all of this?
Okay, a few years ago, like, I always had snakes, like, always, since I was a kid. I love snakes. It's kind of hard to see my the tattoos. This sleeve it's all scales. It's all scales. My whole arm is scaled up since I got that when I was a kid. But I couldn't have reptiles. I remember the first. Well, I had turtles when I was a little kid, but snakes, family was like, nah, they was against it. I remember I caught a garter snake like in 5th, 6th grade, probably 6th grade, brought it home. My mom was like, get that out of here. So that was it until until I went away to school. I went away to school, and that's when I got my first snake. And then had 2 ball pythons for a long. When Keysha met me, we met in 2003, and I already had a ball python. Then when we was together, we got another ball python. But then fast forward to 2019, don't have any snakes right now. We went to Daytona. Didn't even know it. I never heard of reptile shows. I didn't think it was a thing. Where I'm from, only people knew me as the snake dude because nobody else had snakes. So in 2019, we go to Daytona NRBE for a leopard gecko, and we looked around, and it's like we see some cute leopard geckos. We like them and all, and we see some ball pythons. We see a banana, and this is my first time ever seeing a morph. So of course it blew my mind. Like, yo, this is crazy. What the hell is this? And a couple that was there, they was like, oh, you're saying these snakes, what are you breeding? So I'm laughing like I'm laughing like what the hell you mean, what am I breeding? You sound crazy to me right now. This is crazy. She's like, yeah, if you want to buy these snakes, very expensive. You want to get your money back. So this what you buy these, you buy this, and you breed. I'm like, all right, you lost me with this because I'm not interested in breeding at all. We left from that table. We left from that table, and we see this little butter, and I don't know what a butter is, but we see a little butter, and it's it was like $25, something like that, something crazy. It was like, and I'm like, yo, this is amazing looking snake. So also it was normals, and I just saw the banana. I'm like, yo, they selling this. Let's just buy it. Let's just buy it and get out of here. So I bought a snake, and dude didn't ask me no questions or nothing. And he's a known breeder too, but I didn't know that at the time. He didn't ask me no questions. Sold me this snake. Sold me this baby little tiny snake that I haven't even eaten yet. So, but on my way out, I'm asking everybody. I'm walking around with this little butter. I'm asking everybody, yo, what is this snake? What is this snake? And everybody tell me what it is. Somebody like platinum lesser. Somebody saying butter. Somebody saying just lesser. And so I'm like, but how do you know? Because I'm an idiot. Like, how do you know? How do you know? Ask like, I was thinking about this stuff. I'm thinking how freaking much a noob I was. Like, how do you know? Well, you just know. You look at it, you just know. I'm like, all right. These people were just telling me whatever. So then I go home, I go on YouTube, looking up all this stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, this is what they said is, but it's still different names for it. It's still lesser, platinum lesser, and butter. But I had to go on YouTube and look up how to take care of the snake the proper way, because back in the day, a snake, I feed it rats, and that's it. I didn't take good care of them, but they thrived. I had snakes for like 10 years. They thrived, but I still didn't know what the hell I was doing. But so now I did all this research. YouTube was on me, and I got immense into the world. I'm like, oh, all these videos. I stopped watching everything. I used to just like, I came home, it's just sports. That's it. I stopped. Just YouTube. So everything on my feed was nothing but snakes. Now I found Chris Hardwick, and then I started learning about a whole bunch of more. And Chris Hardwick was the man to me. I'm like, yo, I'm learning everything.
Let's stop for a second. Like, that's how a lot of people got in, though.
That's how Kurt got us into it. It's Chris Hardwick.
Like, I can sit here and hate on. I remember he first came out, and I was like, okay, let's see what happened. And I had already been doing this for a long time, but the amount of hate that man gets now, it's too much, man. Like, I get it. Look, I understand. But he really did bring a lot of people into the hobby. And his information wasn't, when he was information, he was pulling from an information source and he was sharing. It was great. Some of the shit he came up with was just fucking bananas. But
after you start learning what you're like, oh, hold up. You start learning stuff, you're like,
but he's the gateway for the first 6 months.
He ushered in quite a few people. That's it. Okay, I'll let you go. I'm sorry, but I had to make that comment.
You're good. So we was watching, then I'm watching like a lot of videos, and then I'm telling Keysha like, yo, I really like this, and so some dude at work, this his name Anthony. I didn't say this dude at work, but this guy at work, he was like, I was talking to him about the snakes. He said, oh, well, I'm breeding snakes too. I'm like, what? You breeding snakes? So I was going to him every day, like, yo, ask him. But he's trying to tell me what hets and what hets and cold dials was. I'm like, yo, okay, tell me again. The next day, yo, tell me that again. But and then I met somebody else whose husband was a breeder, and they showed me their snake room. I'm like, yo, this is it. This is what I want to do. I want to do this. I was telling Keysha about it, and I wasn't like 100% serious. I still only had that one butter, that's one boy butter. But next thing you know, a couple months later, he's just like, oh, let me show you something. She shows me the Instagram, Keys Constrictors. She shows me the TikTok, YouTube, all this stuff. I'm like, oh, my first thought, oh, we can't have this name. My buddy's name is ARS Constrictors. So then I was like, yo, if I do this, I can't do it. So I was like, hold on, let me ask him. It's so cool if I rip him off, because I still didn't know. There's a bunch of stuff that's pretty much the same. And he's like, no, man, it's cool. I took this from CD. Now it was a good friend of mine, Corey DeLong. I took this from CD Constrictors. I'm like, oh, all right, so it's cool. I'm like, yeah, all right. So we kept the Keys Constrictors, and then this was like May. This was like May 2020, mind you, and we still only had this one freaking snake. I'm like, yo, you got all this stuff. I need to get some snakes. So, my boy Anthony, he showed me BRS auctions, this website. I went on there, got some snakes. Then he showed me Nerd, some stuff about Nerd. He was like, oh man, if I had the money right now, I would buy these proven breeders from Nerd. And I was like, yo, you do what? I was like, yo, tell me what you do, and I'm gonna do that. I got the money. So I stole his style, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna buy this. He's like, oh, tell me what jeans to buy. I was like, well, I gotta get me a bamboo though, because of Chris Hardwick. So one of my first purchases was the bamboo, which actually gave me my first clutch. So shout out to Chris Hardwick, and she lays for me every year. Every 4 years in a row, she laid for me. So shout out to Chris for that. But yeah, and then like, you know what's crazy? A lot of snakes I had my first year, besides the snakes I got from Nerd and the bamboo, I really don't have them anymore, because then after I start learning what I'm doing, I'm like, oh man, I can't work with these animals right now, not for the future, but it was good. It was to get me into the hobby. But yeah, that's pretty much how we started. Then I just went on. Then I went on Morph. Then I found Morph Market, and that became the devil and my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the truth? We ended up with a bamboo similarly the same way you did, because of Chris Hardwick. Kurt had to have a bamboo.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. How can you not?
Gotta have it.
So yes,
Gotta have it.
thanks,
I think
Chris
we should have a
Hardwick.
Chris Hardwick, like who got you, like a Chris Hardwick show. Who got in because of him? Like,
You're right.
Have a panel of people. Like, was this the guy? Was this your gateway guy?
I'm sure
Like a
it'll be
lineup.
a lot of people.
I'm sure there would be.
And I think I got to like 9 snakes. Then I was like, yo, I think we need to start breeding rats. So and this we started breeding rats.
Yep, that's about the right number.
It is about the right number. When it starts getting more expensive to feed your collection than it is just to raise your own rats. How many?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Are you still breeding rats with the move?
Oh well, I'm starting over. I had to start over. Like, most of my rats I gave to Derek Big D's reptiles.
Mm-hmm.
I gave them to him because he still was he lived up. I brought him up here with me. I let him stay with him. I gave him the rat so he can breed and so he can feed his collection. So I got Chris from BNS. He supplies me with frozen. So I was like, I can help him out. I'll help Derek out. I'm already getting rat. I'm gonna get rats with somebody else. So I can help somebody else with their collection. So I'm gonna get my African soft furs from him, and I'll let him keep the rats just so he can maintain his collection. And I'm gonna I've been blessed, so I can be able to do that for somebody else and still take care of my own collection.
How was it moving your whole entire collection in the move?
Oh man, it was scary. It was scary and stressful. It was stressful. So it's like, even though it was still far, it's about 8 hours, but I would stop because I had them on the U-Haul. I would stop and like, let me check them on these animals every couple hours, make sure they're all right. Jeez. But it was stressful, and which is crazy because only the whole trip we lost. I think 2 rats died out of all the animals, so that was like amazing. Like, damn, we just lose 2 rats was incredible.
That is not bad.
That is not bad at all. Our dog is getting into all sorts of mischief. If only you guys could see her. She's brought 2 shoes to us.
She's trying to eat plastic.
She's trying to eat everything. She's on the table before we started. Angel got to hear about that. It's great. It's great.
Did you with your move? Did you have to like tear stuff down, then rebuild it on the other end, or did you just move everything as is?
Say that again.
With your racks, with your stuff, did you have to tear them down and rebuild them, or did you just move?
Oh well, nah. We strapped. Well, the way I packed it, I packed that I left a lot of stuff. Gave away a lot of stuff, so I packed it so tight that nothing was moving. So I didn't have to take anything apart. I had to take anything apart.
That's good.
And then had it
That is
strapped
nice.
up. So it was good.
Didn't have to buy 9 million totes for all of your snakes to travel
Oh,
in.
no. I already had millions of totes.
Oh, there you go. Good.
Millions of
So
totes.
how many snakes do you have now?
Right. All right. Around 95, 100 around there. That's not. But that's like at home. I got some snakes I lent out to people and stuff, like doing breed alongs, and I gave my son some snakes. So this is gonna be his first year breeding, so I wanted to make sure he started off good.
Oh, that's awesome. That means you must be doing it right for him to see you doing it and wanting to try it out too, right? That's a compliment to you.
Yeah, I'm so happy that he wants to do it, because he's like, he's a busy kid. He's 25. He's busy. He's a man. He's a boy, man. He's a man. But to see him to like it and want to do it is cool, because he has his own profession. He's a teacher, and he's a baseball coach and a basketball coach and a track coach. And to still want to actually manage and juggle all this stuff, I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, that's a busy schedule.
He's doing it.
Yeah, yep. And every morning he goes for a 3-mile run before he goes to school to teach. I'm like, yo, I don't know how the hell you do it. Most kids are like grown ups. Well, I'm still is grown.
Yeah,
He's a kid to me. Like, to be that disciplined, he's still always going to be a kid to me. I don't care. He's 50 years old.
Yeah, he'll be your kid forever.
Exactly. He will be. He will be. So in the process of all of it, when did you start your podcast and everything?
All right. So after, because I sucked at networking. We didn't even think, but I didn't network my first year into it and breeding and stuff. I didn't really talk to anybody until I had my first clutches. After that first year, then I felt like, all right, now I can talk, and I can but now I gotta move these snakes. So I want people to trust me. So I went to the homie Gershon. I was like, look, bro, let me interview me on your show. I watch your show. You interview people. Let me say, oh, he said no. He said no. He's not going to interview me because I don't have a YouTube channel. Like, dude, I have a YouTube channel. He said, but yeah, check that. You don't have any videos. Like, he said, make some videos and come back to me. So I made a couple of videos.
Strict about that. He was so
right. I'm like, damn, like, make some videos. All right. So I made a couple of videos. I got back to like, dude, I made like 3 or 4 videos. I made these videos. It was good. So he interviewed. Angel was in the chat on my first interview.
Yes, I was.
So he interviewed me, and I was a little nervous because I really didn't like talking in front of people. And it's crazy because, like, I've been in management. You would think, like, even as a kid, I was basically in management with like groups of people. Like, I held stuff down. But throughout my life, I've been in management since I was 19 years old. I was retail management for 20 plus years. So I always had meetings and stuff, but I hated talking in front of people. So even so I was still nervous to do it, to talk on. And now this is just so easy, but I was so nervous to talk. And I was like, yeah, I had a lump in my throat at the beginning. I'm like losing my voice a little bit. But so I did that. So after I got comfortable, and then I opened up. So after the show, I was like, yo, GP, man, what you think? He said, dude, I liked it, but you're too much. I'm like, what you mean too much? Yo, you're loud, you got too much energy. Nobody else like that. You're gonna scare people off. You're gonna be scaring people. I'm like, oh shit, dude. Like, damn. Well, I guess this ain't for me because I can't change my personality. Like, I can try, but it's gonna just come back. He said, yeah, too much energy. I'm like, but then my phone started blowing up. Like, all these people I didn't know, like, oh, that was such a good interview. Oh, breast. Like, I'm like, oh, what? Like, damn, this guy just said nobody's gonna like me. then GP hit me back. So, you know what? Scrap everything I said. Just keep doing you, and I think you have a future in it. I'm like, well, I don't want a future in this. I just want people to know who I am. And he wants to then people just start hitting me up to come on podcasts. So I started doing podcasts, and then this was September. This was September, and then this December 3rd, we started our own show. We started doing balls and things, and then like 3 weeks later, I was like, "Yo, I want to do another show," and then I was like, yeah, but I was like, yo, this is like, damn, this is like, I was like, but those is like work. Like, these is work. This is work. So I'm like, yeah, this is like work. I want to be able to chill. I want to be relaxed. I just want to let my hair down and chill. I'm like, hold up. That's it right there. I'm like, I'm just going to start the show. I asked a couple people, like me and Wiz was cool. Wiz, Dragon Soul, Eric B, no Rakizi. I was like, look, man, I want to do this show. Like, what y'all think? And they said, oh, yo, you'll do good. I was telling them, you'll do good at it. I was like, yo, New Year's Eve, I'm doing the show. Whoever wants to be down, come down. And I sent the link out to a bunch of my friends. First person was Eric. So it was just me and Eric for like 30, 45 minutes. I don't know how long, but then just people start jumping on. And then like each week it got bigger. And then it was like just people just say, oh, can I come on the show? And then that evolved.
And if you look at it, and it looks like it's chaos, and every now and then people talk over each other, but then they stop, and there's a lot of respect. There's a lot of respect. Everybody kind of, I remember when I first saw it, I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, this shit is crazy. I was like a Muppet show. There's like all these people up in there. I was like, what is going on? But I couldn't stop watching it. Because you're getting all this information from all these different people at the same time, and it was awesome. But it was a lot of like, then you go back the next week, and then there's a couple different people, maybe there's more people, and then you go back one week, maybe there's less people. Like, it was always changing, and that was kind of cool about that. Now it just seems like people are trying to like squeeze in, so like it's just getting big. Like Hollywood Squares, blah, 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 it's filling up. It's good, man. It's good.
Yeah, beautiful.
It is. It's awesome. Like, even last night we were popping in and out on YouTube, and then Kurt went to sleep, and I was like, I'm just gonna see if they're still going. I was like, they're still going. You'd been on there for hours and hours. I don't even know. It had been like 5 hours, and you had still had over 40 people watching.
It's
like, look
crazy.
at him go.
It is crazy. When we first started, we used to do the show at 7:00, and it was like an hour long. But then it just started, and then like it got long because one night my friend Lizard Mom, she was on it, and she was like, at the time we would cut off and go watch other podcasts. So we stop and go watch other podcasts, and we just go as a group, we're gonna watch this podcast. But we missed our cutoff because Lizard Mom was showing something, and it was long. It's like this clip or something. I'm like, oh man. So we were like, all right, I'm gonna just so people stayed. Everybody stayed, like, oh shit, everybody's still here. They're supposed to leave. I tell everybody, like, yo, leave, go to this other show while we're doing this. So everybody stayed, and I was like, oh, and we just stayed on. Then the next week, like, we just kept it going, and then it just got longer and longer. And then people in California were like, oh, now it's like, oh, you're about to end the show. Like, hold up, what about us? I'm like, damn, you're right. What about y'all? So we kept it going longer so they can enjoy the show too. And people are on the West Coast. Where y'all at? So
yeah, it's really nice because you can hop in and out. Like, that's what we end up doing, because Fridays we're trying to wrap stuff up over here and get ready for the weekend. And there goes our dog again. But it's nice because you can hop in and out. Like last night we were on something else, getting our chop done, getting all chopped up by Billy and the crew. It was great. It was wonderful, but then we couldn't be on there, so then we got to hop on afterwards, and it's nice because it's like family. It's like you pick up right where you left off, right?
Yes.
That's awesome.
I was going to ask, like, when it's like, oh, when you said that you had something to do, I was going to ask you, did you just want to do a different episode? Because I know y'all had to go and leave.
Yeah, no, we are on Billy's Patreon, and we went on our chop last night, so we got our whole collection looked at and analyzed and dissected, and they moved stuff around, and it was so awesome because the stuff that they moved around, it's just like Greg said in his video that he did a couple weeks ago. You get like this tunnel vision where you think that they can only fit in certain projects, and that's exactly where we had those females placed. And they were like, but wait, did you think about this? No, we hadn't thought about that at all. So it was good.
Yeah. And we were like deer in the headlights because we were. It's a complete direction change for us, and it's kind of overwhelming, but in a good way.
Yeah, but you need really that, and like some people,
we needed it.
They do that thing where they want to do that, and they end up like liquidating half or more of their collection and rebuying a whole bunch of shit instead of just sitting back and looking and going, oh shit, I have this and this.
Yeah.
I can just do this. You know, like, and I've had those moments, and I had that earlier this year. I did the same thing where I was like, oh shit, I forgot. I can, and I started like mixing and matching a couple other things. And you should do that before you start gutting that shit. Like, stop for a second. You might have something you might have two animals that are hets, and you never bothered to put them together.
Yeah.
And you try it or you think about it, you're like, oh my god, I have the ingredients for this shit. I didn't even bother doing it.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Very true.
And we have a lot of ingredients over here.
Maybe a few too many ingredients.
Yeah.
We have a few too many ingredients. We need to pare it down.
I know what you mean. I got at least 8 recesses. I'm gonna say at least 8 because I'm pretty sure I got more than that. I'm like, definitely. And I got there's so many different, and there's so much more I want, and there's so many different quotas I want. Like, but now I got a lot of space, so I actually I can do it.
You can fill it up.
Mm-hmm.
Space is dangerous.
I can fill it. Like, oh man, yeah.
Space is dangerous.
It is dangerous.
It's a necessary evil.
You know?
I'm getting some nice animals this week coming up. Like they have I would have some nice animals this week coming up. I just set up the labels too, like maybe an hour ago.
Are you gonna do an unboxing of them when you get them? Like a video?
Well, I'll probably
secrets.
One like some of it I am. It's a lot of animals. It's a lot of animals.
Oh, well, that's exciting.
A lot of animals.
A lot of animals with good stuff. See, we got into a lot of animals with the not good stuff.
Well, it's not that they're not good. They're just more like show quality. And then with the amount of shows that we personally do, it's like that's too many. Way too many.
Yeah.
So then we're trying to get some higher end stuff going.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get
there. What's your main project you're running?
My main project is just Yellow Belly everything. My main project.
Yellow Belly the world.
Yeah. Not just like Yellow Belly, but yeah, Yellow Belly complex everything. That's my main thing. Is putting Yellow Belly, gravel, asphalt, Spectre into as much as I can possibly do. That way when I'm hitting these like freeway clown pied ultramels, like triple recessive stuff in the freeways, pavements, parkways. That's my main thing.
Yeah, you're building up the army.
Like the pavements and the parkways. Like, you think they need to come out more, do some more with those things. I think Parkway too. I like Parkway.
Hell yeah, Lace.
Because what do you think of like as far as bringing like the parkways and the pavements out more?
What am I doing with the parkways and pavements?
Well, like they're not like as popular as.
Oh yeah, well that's the well I ain't worried about being popular, so
not popular, but I mean showing more. Of what
that's one of the main things. It's like everybody sees freeways, nobody really sees parkways and pavements. That's why I'm using that's why I incorporated all the Yellow Belly complexes. I'm not just gonna focus on gravel and asphalt, which like it's cool and all. If that's what you wanna follow the leader. I'm not trying to do that. I want to make my own lane, and the only way to do that is to showcase the lesser known alleles of the Yellow Belly.
Right, and they're still gorgeous. They're still beautiful animals.
Yep.
They're just not a freeway, but they're still beautiful.
Yep.
I don't know. We have a beautiful ivory. I like our ivory.
You got an ivory with just a little bit of pattern.
I love ivories. I got a lot of ivories. So yeah.
You think about like the orange belly and like the graphite stuff. You looked at that stuff yet?
I'm thinking about but and you know what? I like the silky ways too that and with the leopard ivories, ancient ivories. So I'm trying to see how many genes I can put in the iris that should make them look different.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with I love leopard ivories. Love leopard ivories. So I like making leopard ivories with different genes in them.
Leopard brings a lot of adamant to that ivory and the yellow belly stuff. Period, because what it does with super stripes and highways and all of that too.
Yeah, I got a couple super stripes. I love super stripes. And
You can't go wrong with them.
hopefully, I'm working on a freeway of. Hopefully, within the next couple of years, I make some freeway puzzles and super stripe puzzles. This is going to be my first year making visual specter puzzles. So
cool.
Well, black.
We need to talk. We need to talk to you because freeway puzzles are on our list of makings over here too. So
yeah, it's one of the things we kind of stumbled into.
Yeah,
puzzles.
That's a good thing.
Be beautiful.
It
is a good thing to stumble into.
I have pastel yellow belly head puzzle, and I got pastel blackhead pastel blackhead specter head puzzle. So I can do the super stripes first, but I'm still gonna be able to incorporate the other genes into. I want to see what the freeway looks like.
Has it been
and that's
done
what's
yet?
fun.
A puzzle, super stripe puzzle. Has it been done yet?
Yeah, I don't think anybody else made one yet. So hopefully
I don't think so.
Get that.
And if it isn't, if it has been done, nobody showed it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and nobody showed it. And might as well have some codons in them. So still.
Yeah.
There you go.
So we've got some highway stuff too that we're looking at.
Yeah, I got highway.
We're sitting there. We're sitting there going, well, what if we were trying to decide to pick one or the other, or just go both? We can't make up our mind.
We have a problem because we love freeways and we love highways, so it's like that's a problem. It's a good
highways
problem.
Highways was the first combo that I seen. I was like, oh wow, like I want one of those. So I'm gonna make one of those. That was the first. That's one of the first combos I actually made too.
And they're beautiful. You can't go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of our stuff has
no Rakezi, my first co-host.
There you go.
Yeah.
No. He said his notifications didn't work. We're just happy he's here.
Yeah, you made it.
I don't know. Something. Whatever I was going to say flew out of my head. You come back.
Yeah.
Do you have your snakes there with you, Terrence?
Say that again.
Do you have any snakes that you want to show off?
Sure. I can show some. So you sit down.
You don't always get to show off your stuff.
Nope.
Hey, look who it is.
Oh, hey.
Keysha.
Hey. So sorry about that. We had a guest over, and Orlando from ENT. Yeah.
You don't have to be sorry at all.
Yeah,
look at your hair. Your hair looks great.
Oh yeah, I told you I did my hair for the show, so
you did.
It looks the same as it usually does, but just a little slightly better.
Yeah, I get that.
First,
so
Terrence, I got no hair.
If you have any questions, Terrence probably answered most of them already.
So, how was the move for you?
How was the move for you? Angel said. Keysha?
Well, it was better than could be expected, honestly. We kind of started over from scratch, and we were a little worried about, just culture shock from leaving from Daytona, Florida to Georgia, but we love it. We love it here. The snakes we got plenty of room. Got to think about, lawn care and stuff now. But other than that, the move has been great. We love it.
How do you feel about being the other half of this snake adventure? Were you into the snakes from the beginning?
Yeah. Grew up with all sorts of animals.
There you go.
Different breeds of dogs, different types of fish, saltwater tanks, huge saltwater tanks, fresh water tanks. My dad had a shark at one time. I can't remember, ferret, like, just pets. And Terrence just happened to love animals as well. So it just worked out.
So what was
awesome.
your first reptile?
My first reptile was, I guess you can call it herping at like 7, 8 years old outside in the backyard. Little newts. So we would capture them and bring them in the house, and unfortunately not know the husbandry. And then you have them for a week, and then you go outside and you dig up some more little reptiles. But yeah, that was my first reptile. Very, very, very long time ago. My first snake was the snake me and Terrence got. I think I was 20 and he was 23, somewhere along those lines. But we got 2 snakes. Raekwon and Rozelle. I named them. But just regular, normal ball pythons.
And you have to have names for them.
We started out with names for all of our animals when we started breeding. We had a good run up until like probably 60, 70 animals maybe. And I think one day we just got 8 snakes at a show, and it was like, ooh, what are we gonna do? Yeah, but the ones who had names, they still go by their names. So, I hear Terrence.
We have names for everything here. Still,
yeah, when you try to go by an animal with the genes after you have a name for it, man, that's a nightmare.
We don't know who it is.
We're just looking at each other like, what is that?
Oh, it's got a nice plethora of snakes here for you guys.
The snake box.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple project snake summer show.
So Keysha, is there a snake in your collection now that you hold special claim to?
One of my girls, Tara, is on a breeder loan right now.
Tara, I'll show you one of Tara's baby. I didn't go get. Oh, Tara's Archmel. So like this is
Good choice.
one of her babies. And downstairs I got a Archmel yellow belly, one of her babies. They're all head clowns. So this is Archmel head clown.
I love Ultramel.
Keisha's first purchase was her mom.
Yeah.
So
my girl Tara. I named her Mel. I named Tara because she was the color terracotta. So, and her babies are beautiful too, as you can see.
And this is
yes, they are.
Blade Lav head clown pod. So for Holy Gross.
Look at that.
Gorgeous. Make it big.
Oh, I can make you big. See,
we're really bad at this.
I am really bad at this. I could just instead of just staring at you in the tiny box, there you are.
There you go.
Gosh. Beautiful. Look at those eyes.
I'll take the Archmel back out. So now that'll
yeah.
There you go.
Archmel, my favorite single gene recessive.
Seriously.
All right, this is yellow belly pied het lav.
Now it's gonna go to the bathroom.
Love that head.
Thought about it. Yeah, look at that.
High white.
High white.
Yeah. I like high white. Little couple speckles.
All right, this is a boy.
Angel loves hides.
Yeah. Oh, that's trying to get out. This is a blade clown with a dinger gene that we call elevator. He's double head
Crazy.
pied also.
That's beautiful. Holy cow.
Those spots.
That's a winner there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
I love those
He
spots.
filed a clutch last year, so I'm trying to do the same pairing. I'm pairing him to my bamboo double head VPI Xanthic clown.
Mm. He's gorgeous. Vanna has a question for you guys. Do you plan on doing any puzzle Ultramel combos at some point?
Oh, definitely. This is just
Good question, Vanna.
Pastel DG. One of my favorite snakes to look at. It's so bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got quite a bit of contrast.
Pastel DG. They look great. They look great together.
You know it's bright when it shows up on the webcam.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What posts?
Krypton head Ultramel DG.
Got a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah. A lot of work
in the heat.
Yeah.
And this guy's in the shed. This is a pastel GHI clown head DG. He's in the shed.
Even the shed, it looks great.
Look at that. That's gorgeous.
Man.
Osa says hello.
Hey, Ron.
Like,
what's good?
Look at that. That's a nice box of snakes you have there.
I'd say that's better than a nice box
Yeah,
of
I'd say
snakes.
it's better. Oh my gosh.
We got there.
Oh my goodness.
You guys have seen this, right?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see it. That's funny.
That's awesome.
It's a cutting board. It's this guy. Terrence is going to tell you who made this for us.
Awesome.
You guys will learn that I have a terrible memory. Like, me and Terrence are like super opposites. His memory is like amazing, and I'm just like, I'm bad at it. I'm trying, guys. I'm better than I was before. Terrence has rubbed off on me in so many ways.
Is that
Tell him
from
all the
Vinny?
time.
Did Vinny make that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I can't remember his handle. I just remember his name. That's a new problem I'm having. I'm trying to learn everybody's names,
Bone
and now I
Daddy.
can't remember their handles. Bone Daddy. That's
Bone
right.
Daddy. Yeah, Bone Daddy Serpents.
We are going to have him make one for us because we need.
Yeah.
We've been talking to him. We're excited about that.
Yeah, Nikki and I were talking a long time about getting
Egg cutting
an
board.
egg cutting board.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, there he was.
I have
Yes.
a cutting board there too. Cutting board,
See?
scissors, the whole thing.
Look at you. We have nothing.
It just keeps it
It's a
neat.
box.
Hmm?
What did you say, Angel?
I said I have like a whole cutting board and like egg cutting area and stuff, and just so I keep it sterile and keep it neat. I don't know if I'm too low or if it's my sinuses just like killing me.
It might be.
I
Just
think
your
it's your
cold.
sinuses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you guys can't hear me. I've been trying. It's really hard to project. It's the first
okay.
time in like 5 days that I've had a voice.
Well, we're just happy you have a voice again.
Yeah. Thanks for using it with us.
Yes, I'm going to use it all here and then let it rest.
And then go rest. That sounds like a good plan. Keysha, we finally get to meet you in real life. Mild real life.
Yes. We speak on Instagram, but yeah, it's
know,
different when you're. I consider this almost face to face, honestly.
Yes.
Like after, I remember my first time like meeting like reptile people in real life was like Tinley was a big one, and from that first time, you feel like a little nervous, like, oh man, we've been talking to these people for months. Every week's, but is it going to translate to in person? And when it did that first time, it was like, okay. So it's really cool. I love how just Instagram and YouTube and the chats just bring people together, people from all over the country, all over the world who would have never met otherwise. Just the snakes and the reptiles and everything bringing us together the way it does. It's amazing. It's really, really cool, especially someone like me, an introvert who, I stay with a very, very small circle always, but yes, but to find so many people who are passionate about anything, let alone the same thing that you're passionate about I love it.
It's gold,
also,
right?
like we're like this group of introverts, like all of us, but yet when we get into a group, we don't stop talking.
Princess Bosa, tell Princess Bosa I say hey.
Yeah, we save it up for months.
Yeah, we save it up, and then we get into our groups, and then it's just like we get all, but otherwise we're not reaching out like crazy.
I realized, and Terrence has realized that, coworkers and all your friends become like reptile people. It's so crazy how that happens.
It is crazy how it happens in such a good way too. You guys have definitely been some of those people for us, getting to know you guys. And
absolutely,
yes,
and getting to know the people that you guys have brought together, because you guys have put together such a nice community of
yes
people.
You have.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure meeting new people.
I wanted to bring some dark jeans out, but I'm gonna show you those. I figure I'll show this too while I'm at it. This is pastel Leo Mandarin head hypo.
Oh, that's what Mandarin looks like.
Yes.
And het hypo.
Pastel Leo Mandarin het hypo.
Mandarin hypo. Nice.
And I love this snake. This is just a lace black back, lace black back, black head, super dark. The iridescence on it is crazy. Let me get trying to get it good.
Yeah, you gotta love when they're cooperating.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I want y'all to see that head. See how dark this head is.
That head is super dark.
Where's the eyes?
Right?
Can't even see him.
There we go.
So
there we go.
And this is HRA Black Adder.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Not too many people are working with Black Adder.
No, Black Adder is cool, man.
Yeah.
I want to see more of that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I love the blushed out head.
It's cool.
Got a lot of pattern.
Too. Good contrast.
I like the back, what the Black Adder does to the dorsal.
Yeah.
It gives you that line. It's like a full black line, and then you get
a little bit,
like these jelly bean looking markings all the way down the sides. It's cool. It's a real cool move.
Trying to get back to me.
Can add snake juggler to his list of things that he can do. Juggle snakes. Look at that. No, I was talking to Kurt this morning about you guys and about the community that you've made and how amazing it is that you get into so many groups and people they start out being in it for everybody and then eventually they're in it just for themselves, but you guys have made it so you lift everybody up. You want everybody.
There's room for everybody here.
Yep.
And when you have genuine love for the animals, those are the people who I feel like gravitate towards each other. Like you're gonna have some, bad apples and all that, but eventually everyone reveals who they are. So
it's true. Everybody reveals their true colors after a while.
Mm-hmm. Just give them time to do it.
Oh, sorry if you were still.
Oh yeah, a lot of things have happened on Hair Down over the years, where just instances where you can just learn from each other. We were on a live probably like a few years ago, and one of our good friends was opening up the racks and realized that one of his snakes had a prolapse. and it was
Oh,
his
no.
first time dealing with it. And, you know, he had everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat, you know, able to, you know, give him tips and checking up on him within a few days. Like, instead of feeling like you're in isolation and you don't know what you're doing, you have YouTube to go to and, you know, watch videos, but you also have like everyone's knowledge coming together the way we do. So it's just,
Yes.
It's
it's a
different
really
because
cool
if you have a
opportunity for
question,
everybody.
you know, you're holding this animal and you have a question about something that's going on, and someone's there to answer it. It's so much better.
It's true.
This is for Bosa. This is a nanny pin, well, Carnage pin, head clown.
Oh, we gotta make.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I stepped away to chase the dog. The
Yeah.
dog is being a.
She's
pain.
very distracting with it.
You're good.
Oh. Say what it is again.
A Carnage pin, head clown.
Wow. Look at that. Oh, Rose is excited.
Yeah, I got some more stuff coming this weekend. This week, that's gonna make both happy. I'll do an unboxing for that. The Carnage stuff I'll unbox. This right here is Blackadder also. Blackadder, lemon pastel, coral glow, and pos leopard. No, HRA.
Where did you get your Black Adder stuff from?
Claudio, Casey Reptile Lab.
Okay, that's right. Because there's not a lot of people working with it. That's why I was curious.
Yeah, it's something I've never even heard of.
Yeah, right now he's the only person I know that's breeding it. So me, Justin, that's and Brandon have it. Nixon's Reptiles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring the geckos out.
Okay.
Look at that. Larry said he's sorry, but he's back. He was out winning snakes. Larry, you're gonna have to type in the chat what you were winning.
Congrats.
That's good. That's another good problem to have, winning snakes.
Yeah, it's hard to beat.
There, I'll take you off of solo layout, Keysha, so we're not staring at you.
Were you guys expecting this to blow up that quickly? Because it wasn't a whole lot of years.
Oh, everything? Yeah. Oh, yeah. When we were going to go to our first reptile show together in 2018, but I couldn't make it. And so 2019, we said, we're going to go Daytona show. And we were going and we were going to get me a leopard gecko because I thought they were so cute. I still do. So we were looking around. I saw so many that were really, really adorable, but nothing really caught my eye. And towards the end of the day, we were just in the very, very, very back, and there was a guy selling snakes, and I think it was $20. I think it was like $20 for like a little baby hatchling. Think about a week or so old. Like, and for $20, we were like, heck yeah, we're gonna, yeah. So we and it wasn't a normal, it was a butter, and his name, we named him Butter. But yeah, he was our first snake, now, not forever ago. And Terrence may have told you that story, but his friend was breeding snakes, one of his coworkers. So he would talk to his friend and, talk about snakes. And we're like, well, we have one. Maybe we might, get into it. But when we talked about it, we talked about doing it like within a few years, like 2 years, 5 years, something like that. But every day he was coming in more and more excited, talking about, snakes and, so... Did you tell the story about it?
Yeah, but you good.
Oh, yep. Gosh, dang it.
It's okay.
It's nice to hear the other side.
Yes, we were hearing the other half.
Because that's very much how we were as well.
Yeah. So he was very, very interested, and I said, let me start a Facebook. I mean, not a Facebook, but Instagram page just in case, hold the name Keys Constrictors. Very basic name, but it fits.
Yeah, she made the logos, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
it looks
S
great
being
on
a
a
snake
shirt.
was
Oh, yeah.
Terrence's
Oh,
idea.
yeah, changed it. I got rid of that S.
It was a regular S.
Made it a snake.
And so he's like, that should be a snake. And I said, okay. Then I had to figure out, how am I going to make this thing a snake? So I sat there and worked on it. And that's what we came up with. And that's what it is. That's what it's been.
All right, this is a pastel yellow belly confusion or acid, whatever.
That's cool. How much confusion do you have? You working a lot of confusion?
Just 2.
Okay.
For now. Now. And this
I like
right
the way you say
here.
that.
This is a bongo het hypo. Which I need to get bongo into some clown, but bongo het hypo. My one and only bongo. Shout out to Brian, Mr. Moore.
Yep, I'm working some bongo het clown stuff right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Hopefully, we can hit a ridiculous long shot of a super bongo het or super bongo clown.
Let's see.
We'll see.
All right. Yeah, double L, yellow belly confusions are nice. That's the thing. It's gonna go with a lot of receptive. Boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Larry's been winning some auctions. Way to go, Larry. Congrats. Yeah, been trying to stay away from the auctions. Auctions became like an addiction for a while there. I would think I was winning really, really good things because I would thought, they were. Until you try and put them in your projects. And you're like, what the heck have I done?
Oh, no.
Yeah, most of the stuff.
And hopefully got a good price for it, though.
Did. That's, yeah. But it was 99 cents. No, not really. Oh. But they were good deals and they were beautiful nonetheless.
Do you guys have any eggs in the incubator yet?
Oh, no.
Did you have to deal with any of that during the move? None of that? No egg problems, any issues like that?
You asked, do we have anything in the incubator right now?
Yeah, like because of like anything in there now or
No. We got some girls on breeder loan. I believe we Terrence was saying that there was one girl that looked gravid a couple of days ago. But I think that's it. But no eggs yet. Nothing this season so far. Been very quiet. And then with the move and everything, I'm kind of glad, we had a little chance to settle in with the house and everything. So, I think it's good to sometimes take a little bit of time off or scale back just a little bit, especially when you got a lot of things going on, in your life, it's better to do that than if you can, instead of, giving up altogether, just, scale it back a little bit.
And know when to do that, right? Know when the time to do that is. Because you guys are busy enough just doing all the social media stuff.
Yeah, and that Terrence probably also said that was not the plan at whatsoever.
Yeah. But we're so glad it ended up being the plan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Our lives would be totally, totally different without
it. We wouldn't all be sitting here getting to talk at all.
Yeah. Thank you, Snakes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Snakes.
This is a redhead spot nose with a new gene that right now I'm working. Currently, the only person with it is I'm calling it Hyro.
Okay.
And this is that new gene and spot nose.
Ooh.
I got this is a male. I got a female looks exactly like this.
The dorsal on that's
She's
crazy.
Super nippy, so she is staying downstairs.
Well, that way you get to keep all your fingers for today.
Yeah, yep. And I'm gonna Go grab some lizards.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you guys have lizards too?
Yeah. We just picked up a few leopard geckos from E&T
Nice.
not too long ago. So yeah, where we may dip our toes in that. That again, that was the original plan, was like maybe breed leopard geckos. But yeah, so I guess we're coming full circle with that. So we'll see.
All right. Vanna's got another question for you guys. Do you guys have day jobs?
Yeah. So I customer service at a insurance company. I've been doing that for a while. I love it. I mean, if I have to be tied to a desk all day, and at least I'm doing something that I enjoy. The schedule is good. I have my weekends off, which I did at one point, and then I didn't, and it was so hard because at that point we were doing the Saturday show once a month, just starting to pip. And then all our show, when we were living in Daytona, there was like shows every other Saturday and Sunday. So having a weekend off is imperative. And just being able to spend time together. So it's going to be, we haven't been to a show in so long. So I think next week we're going to be going to a show. I can't remember where at though, but yeah, so that's what I do.
You guys looking for anything, or are you just looking?
Eventually, of course, I would love to, be working for myself one day, like a lot of people. But yeah, maybe one day we might ramp up the rat production and maybe do like feeders, and kind of that can be lucrative, and then it's good because people always need feeders, so why not?
In your area, how is that? Are there people breeding
Well,
rats in your area?
we've been getting ours frozen thawed.
Mhm.
So I don't even know. Terence is gonna do all the logistics of who our clientele are gonna be and all that. But I'm definitely down for building the racks and the day-to-day stuff with the rats again, and just do it on a bigger scale.
The rats
Yeah,
are fun. I
there's a
enjoy the
lot.
rats.
There's a lot there because you can have 10 rodent breeders in one area and everybody will still sell out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can hear me. I think I'm coming through really low for you. But
You might be on like a auto volume. If you go into settings and then sound, you should be able to like bring up the volume a little bit. If you haven't already.
All right.
Oh, thank you,
This
big.
one's super mean, but I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna put these in these dishes so you can see them. This is a Murphy's patentless leucistic.
That thing's
They're all,
gorgeous.
I don't know
all
if this
females.
is better.
This is like, I'll let it all the way out.
It's pretty. You said it's mean? Is that what you said?
Yeah, all she does is try to bite. Tries to bite. This is a black knight.
Oh,
That's cool.
yeah, like that.
Man. And those are leopard geckos?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, and
Says it's its moment of freedom. Oh no! Get in there!
This is a hypo tangerine.
Nice.
Those things are cool.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
Fatty.
Yeah, it is.
Trying to get out. No, you can't get out.
Look at that grumpy face.
Oh,
Yes, I
man.
can.
Super bright.
I can do it. So pretty.
Put that back.
Mm-hmm.
And this right here is a Godzilla Snow Tremper albino. This guy is big.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
he is.
Godzilla.
Yep.
That guy's
that-
gonna be
It's
like
Godzilla.
100 plus.
Yeah.
100 plus grams.
Really?
But the
Oh my
Godzilla
goodness.
line is big. That's if there's Trump or Godzilla, those guys get huge.
Oh,
Yeah, they get over
These
100 grams. They're big.
these are things I didn't know. So are these all from ENT?
ENT, yeah. Yep.
That's awesome.
Got him a couple weeks ago.
Do they live close to you guys?
10 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
That's amazing.
It
You'll be
really,
getting
it
more.
really helps because we felt like so close to a lot of breeders when we were in Florida. So it's good to have some breeder friends around.
That close. Yeah, they're 10 minutes away. Derek is 30 minutes away. That's Big D's reptiles. Paco's like 45 minutes away.
Mhm.
Paco Rand is
Not
like
too
45
bad.
minutes. Yeah. So it's not bad at all.
That's not bad. No, it's not bad at all. That's nice to have all those people so close.
Mhm,
Angel's a
yeah.
couple hours away from us. Where we live, everybody's kind of far away, but that's okay. It's pretty
That's why we
dry.
have these types of platforms. Bring
Yep.
everybody together.
Yep. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, and I'm grateful for it.
Most definitely.
Yeah, me and my wife and I, we both have family out in Georgia. I'm gonna come visit. I'm gonna come down and see you. I'm gonna come by you. Now we both have family out there. We got to come out and visit. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
When's the last time you been in New York?
Not this past winter. The winter before. So like, I think it was like December of 22 and January 23. I had to fly back and forth a few times during that winter.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, that was it. And then this year we were staying home because it was around Christmas time. So unfortunately, I was here for Christmas and my family was over there for Christmas.
Mhm.
She was with her family, but I had to keep flying back and forth. And after that, we were like, yeah, we're not doing that shit again. It was a little chaotic, but it was necessary. We're trying to like do Christmas with the family type thing, you know.
Yeah.
But this year we're like we're staying home. But yeah, I gotta go. Actually, gotta go back soon. Probably in the next month or two. I'm gonna fly back.
Hmm.
I gotta finish up a couple more things.
I'm going to go home in July.
I was gonna ask, how long has it been for you?
I went last year just for a day. I went to go pick up my daughter and came right back. But before that, it was 2019.
Wow.
It's good. Go back, grab some food, grab a few slices, and drive back.
Yeah, oh yeah. I miss
Get
the
some
food.
bagels.
It's the
Grab some
food so
bagels.
much.
Just grab go down to the Brooklyn Bagel Company. Ask them to give you a big bag of like frozen bagel, like have them freeze them for you. And get them back.
Yo, I'm gonna do that when I go to Philly. I'm gonna get me a big box of frozen soft pretzels.
There you do. Oh,
Mm.
definitely. Just
See,
every
always.
place got their food,
Right.
you know. Every place got their food. You gotta just have some of it,
You gotta have a little taste of home.
especially when you go back to where you grew up. You know, you gotta go to those food spots back where you grew up.
Mm-hmm. Cause that stays the same. Cause everything looks like changes, but the food stays the same.
You go to Brooklyn, you gotta go down to Bushwick, go to Tony's Pizza down on Knickerbocker Avenue.
You already know.
Yes, the place is like number
You already
one.
know.
Number one. Have you seen that the new Transformers movie?
Oh yeah. It was
He-
like
So
throwback.
he talks about it. He mentions it. He says, "Oh, Tony's Pizza, Myrtle Avenue." And Knickerbocker. He says it in the movie,
Mhm.
and then come to find out, I'm related to him.
Ah,
He's my aunt through marriage. He's her nephew.
yeah.
I didn't even know Anthony. And then my nephew's like, "Don't you remember him growing?" I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, so it's funny, and I'm like, and of course he's from the neighborhood. He's gonna like, I don't know if it was in the script, but it was perfect.
Oh, you probably
here-
added it on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's the spot. When you go back to the neighborhood, everybody goes to Tony's. Everybody goes there. It's the best pizza.
Now we're all going to
So
want to
you
have
know.
dinner. So you've talked about this some, Terrence, or a lot, probably, actually. But with our podcast being named In Your Circle, there's a way that Angel wants to end each of our lives. Do you want to go for it, Angel?
Yeah, basically, we want to know who's in your circle. Who are the people that inspire you? Who are the people that who are your go-to? Who are the people in your circle?
Definitely, Wiz. That's my ace. That's my number one go to anything. KG, go to Emilio Villarino, Ray Alluring Serpents, Justin Pipeline Pythons, Lady Tiz. I'll name everybody. I got a group of people that like my inner circle. Those are people that's in my inner circle. We got a group chat that I speak to every day. Those 5 people who I speak to every single day.
It's like a drop of water in a pond. You get the
I call it the
ripple.
mob, members of the board.
Yeah, there you go. You have your closer ones, and then it branches out, into these circles. But that's good.
Yeah.
It's good that you were able to name that many people right off the bat. Like, boom, you just naming these people because
no hesitation.
Yeah, you just had it ready to go.
That's great. I wasn't expecting that, but that's dope too. Like, oh man,
that's good.
And
it shows the people that are impacting you, in this part of your life. Both of you in both of your lives. I see your shadow over there. Get on in the Keisha's off to the side. She's part of this.
I can do that.
He is.
No, you're not.
Huh?
Wait, what?
Oh. No. Do you have anything else you want to say today, Terrence? Anything you want to hear about you that we don't know yet that we should know?
I can't think of anything.
Well, we are just happy to have you on here. We're grateful for you. And the advice that you've given Kurt and I alone has been worth its weight in gold, and the friendship that's come out of it. So I want to say thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yep. And thank you for being you guys.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it. Thank you for having us on. Thank you for coming out every week. It's crazy that we get to see these people every single Wednesday, every Friday. Like, we're fixtures in people's households, but everybody that's in the chat that come and talks to us, y'all are fixtures in our household. So we appreciate you.
And that's the truth too. It's become a family. We love it that way.
Definitely.
Oh, well.
The good, the bad, and the in between.
Yep. That's the truth. We're here for it all. Got to stick together. Are you guys doing anything for the rest of your Saturday?
Keisha has to run out to to the store.
Yeah.
She got to go get some stuff.
Yeah.
And still got to make dinner, and then got to get sophisticated and ignorant in a couple hours. Yeah.
I bet that all of us will see you there.
Yes. We're still waiting. We're waiting for y'all to join us on Friday. You let me know when y'all gonna hang out with us.
Oh, we definitely will. Yeah. We need to do that. Maybe next Friday.
Yeah.
I don't think we have anything next Friday.
I don't have anything planned.
Be careful. You don't know what kind of goofballs you're letting into everything.
That's
all
right.
Right in. It'll be game night. It'll be great.
Yeah, I already got my own snakes too. So.
Oh, well, we thank you guys, and thanks for being on here with us, and we'll talk to you soon.
No problem. Anytime.
Awesome. Bye, guys.
Bye.